Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Amir King Khan. He stands 174 centimeters tall and has a reach of 180. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
And it's the king, Amir King Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion, fighting out of Bolton, UK. Saul can.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2. They ring the bell, and here we go. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Who could forget Canelo Alvarez's highlight reel knockout of Amir Khan in their first fight back in Las Vegas in 2016?
2016 DC fought. Canelo Alvarez knocked out Amir Khan. Crushing knockout in the 6th round. Face down, face forward. Perfect timing. And Amir Khan's back again. He wants to try and right a wrong. Can he do that? He's capable of doing that. Has the speed. Made a mistake. Dropped the ball. Lost concentration for a split second. He cannot afford to do this in this fight.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That right hook catching air. Missing with the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won your hands down.
So much pre-hype surrounding this fight. The fans are on the edge of their seats.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. To be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments. Wanted action, and they are delivering.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. This round is still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That's not how the story was. Khan. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered.
Down goes Amir Khan. So he's back up, but is he just delaying the inevitable?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. Wait for him to close. Tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it.
Amir Khan, it's a real trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now. Punch, counter punch. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. That left hook doesn't find its target.
No doubt at all, but you can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mess.
Oh boy! Amir Khan, dazed! 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Not many people would.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm back to give it all. Back to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, too smooth, cause I'm trying to be the goal and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Sean Showtime Porter, weighed in at 157 pounds. He's 5'6" and has that nice reach of about 70 inches. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. He tipped the scales at 72 kilos, 180 centimeters tall, with a reach of 188.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
And it's showtime. Sean Porter fighting out of the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, USA. This welterweight world champion looks to get back on top. Roy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Northeast Ohio, here is a welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Sean Porter. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Just missed with that hook. Every time he throws a punch, the receipt is coming right back. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
Situations like this card will either make or break a fight because the expectation from the fans and the people here.
Sean Porter just got rocked. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Down goes Sean Porter. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get big at
it. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly legs. Let's talk about Sean Porter in that last round. It's not over. And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Timing deep speed. Porter backing up after that heavy shot. So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That jab misses. Uh-oh, Porter is on wobbly leg. You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now, Frank True Brit Bruno. He won the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, fighting out of London, England. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That jab won't score. Lucky that hook didn't score. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You got to be fit for this one.
Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They need to turn this around halfway through. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again.
One, two. continue.
At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to... Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Joe Louis in trouble. Both men promised to knock their opponent down. They ring the bell, and here we go. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. It's the prize I envision, nature of the beast. No collision in the cage. When you visit, get the leave in the distance and it's sacred. Set your expectations. Hope you made your reservations. Till I land and you face it. What you tasting? Advertise and display it. Not a heart that you made it. It's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like in school. That I'm really hoping you ready?
It is nighttime, and we are live outside at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Saul the Patriot, Patrick Rokold, fighting out of Wolfenbüttel, Germany.
This bout,
They'll be fighting And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That right hook's already working well. You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so deep.
And he scores with the counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Oh, Patrick Rokold right now stumbling around. Big shot, and Rokold has to go down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. And that could be the beginning of the end for Rokel. Let's talk about Rokel in that round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Super close for that uppercut. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Pretty good start the first half of this round. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters make some angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. As he weathered the storm.
BJ's now needs to steady the...
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Canelo in serious...
8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. It appears we've never seen Canelo.
9, 10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Larry Holmes, one of the all-time great heavyweights, tipping the scales at 213 pounds. And his opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
I'll always go for reach. Every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Here comes the Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Hiding out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So they stare into each other's eyes. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Good looking right hook, but that was blocked. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the bottom side of the referee. Get him angry.
Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They threw the hook. It didn't land. You can't make a mistake. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Down goes Frazier. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. He threw a punch and just got countered. He's been facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down with that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are strong. But this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Just misses that uppercut. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. Smoking Joe may go. Got to pick things up halfway through the round here. No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot.
He's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
Some fighters, when this happens,
Not the best of... Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble.
They believe their fighter has it in the...
And there's the bell to start the round. And here comes the legend, Joe Frazier. Hall of Famer, all-time great. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good counter punch. That left hook misses. Straight right just misses. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. The halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Resilience, to be down, to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect. Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. It's been all way too quick with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Boy, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. They call it the glory division. He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it. No letting go. And I can feel it. It's getting
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Joe Calzaghe tipped the scales at 167 pounds even. He's 6 foot tall with a reach of 73 inches. Up against them, Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall and weighed in at 159 on the dot.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales. Joe Calzaghe, super middleweight, light heavyweight world champion. He has never been defeated. What an athlete. Here is Roy Jones Jr. This, of course, one of the great...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales, please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Just missed with that hook. Catch and shoot. Filling the score with that right hook. And that left hook doesn't find its target. There's a counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Trying to measure his punches now.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. When are we going to see a jab from Roy Jones Jr. in trouble? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh my word, down goes RJJ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
Get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Don't let him downstairs. Stop him from getting that big, deep breath in.
He's next round. You get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab. Work him behind him.
In the first minute of the next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with a jab. Work behind the jab. And then get your shots in. Don't let him get back into the fight. Come on. You got this. Don't let him...
Confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him
downstairs. Just jab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that big deep breath in.
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round...
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep...
And box.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Counter punch caught him clean. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter. Pride of Wales in some real trouble. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are we going to get through this?
It's a real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Joe Calzaghe just got rocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
At some point, the corner has to stop the fight for this fighter because he's not going to lay down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to wonder how... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter shot. They both want the knockout. Halfway through the round, Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing us how much grit and courage this fighter has. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will... And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got
The courage on display here is it. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble.